this video, we're going to go through installation and setup of the pedal pins on your Revo DHC pedals. Revo DHC pedals are supplied without the pins fitted to allow for customization based on your shoes. So before you start setting up the pins on your pedals, you'll need to install the cleat onto the bottom of your shoe by following the cleat setup video in this series. Tools required for this job is just a 3mm hex wrench, 8mm Allen key, and a torque wrench with a 3mm bit. After installing the cleat to your shoe, you need to remove the pedals from the bike and ensure that the spring tension is set to the minimum. To set the front pin height, bring your shoe up to the pedal and locate the front of the cleat into the front jaw of the binding, but do not engage it into the rear jaw of the binding. You need to select pin or pin and washer configuration, which gives a small gap to the sole of the shoe in this position. When you have your first 4 pins in position and you've achieved the correct clearance on the sole, then make a note of which pins and which washers you have in each of those positions in our user setup table. Next, we need to set up the height of the rear pins. Again, these need to have a small amount of clearance on the sole of the shoe, but this time when the cleat is fully engaged in the pedal. So select a combination of pins or pins and washers that give a small amount of clearance to the sole of the shoe in this position. Experiment with different combinations of pins and washers to achieve this in all 4 rear positions. Make a note of the pin and washer combination in each of those locations in the user pin setup table. Now use the user pin setup table to repeat the same pin lengths and washer configurations across all the other matched positions on the other 3 sides of the pedals. Finally, tighten all the pins to 3 Nm using your torque wrench. Now you're all set up and ready to roll.